Yeah.
Live. Jordan, what's going on?
What is up? Where are you?
Folks, everyone, I am down in Austin, Texas. This, as you can see, not the normal Sam Card studio. So this week, myself and Brian, we are down in Austin, Texas in our kind of secondary office down here. So anybody who is down in Austin, give us a shout out in the comments down below on YouTube or Facebook. But we are here this week just for some leadership stuff, our leadership team getting together. Have some people one guy from the West Coast, have some people in us from the East Coast, and then obviously some people based down here in Texas. But super excited to get together. We're just planning out what's coming, big stuff coming for the rest of the year here at Sam Card. But as always, we want to take a time out. This is only number 2, right, Jordan? This is week number 2 of this live stream thing that we're going to be doing every single Tuesday to answer as many of your guys' questions, whether you are Sam Card customers, whether you are thinking about trying out Sam Card. We would love to answer your questions about the #1 e-commerce platform for selling digital products and services. So, Jordan, with that, what do we got, man? Let's go. What kind of questions we got today?
Oh, let's see. Well, we got some folks from Michigan. We got some folks from the UK, Massachusetts, Alberta, Canada.
We had Fredericksburg, Virginia. Shout out DMV. What's going on?
Belgium. All right, we got Malaysia.
I'm in Belgium right now. It's pretty late in Belgium. Huh? All right, let's go.
No idea. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go off camera so I can monitor the chat.
Let's go. Bring one up.
All right. Let's get. All right, everyone, get your questions in the chat.
Actually, drop them down below. If you're watching on YouTube, drop them down below. If you're on Facebook, drop them down below. We are more than happy to answer as many things in the next 25-30 minutes as we possibly can. But what do we got?
Let's see. Do you want to give us any Sam Cart news or updates? Anything crazy? Anything with the course creation challenge?
Sam Cart news or updates. So we just wrapped up the first cohort of the course creation challenge. And so for those of you guys who have not seen it, the course creation challenge is a brand new 14-day masterclass on creating, launching, and selling your very first online course. Of course, an online course being a very, very big piece of a lot of different Sam Card businesses here, whether you sell physical products and you want to start creating digital stuff that's higher value and higher profit margins, whether you are a services seller and you want to create a course so that more customers can come into your world and you're not limited by the amount of people that you can help and service over time. But whatever you're doing, a course is like the ultimate business model here right now, whether it's going to be an additive thing, whether it's going to be like your main thing, the hub of what you're kind of doing, right? But everything that I know, everything that Brian knows, everything that we have learned from selling our own courses and then obviously launching Sam Cart and helping 20,000 businesses sell $2 billion worth of their own stuff, we just downloaded and created into this incredible, it is seriously one of my favorite things I have ever had the pleasure of creating. Just an awesome 14-day challenge to walk through everything from coming up with your brand new idea to outlining your course to getting beta testers to creating awesome video content to creating no video content. You know what I mean? If you want something with a little bit different, you don't feel like getting on camera or something like that. Anyway, we just wrapped up our very first cohort of those customers. And we are actually super excited to announce that we will be bringing the Course Creation Challenge back. So if you are interested in joining the Course Creation Challenge, first of all, if you took the Course Creation Challenge, give me a what in the questions box down below, right? Drop, maybe give a quick review or a quick shout out if you enjoyed everything, right? Let us know in the comments down below. But we just wrapped up our first cohort with well over 1,000 people. It was super, super awesome. And we're super excited to be rolling that back out. And anybody who did not join, stay tuned to your email. You will have a shot to check out and go through the Sam Cart Course Creation Challenge in the next couple weeks or months here. So that's pretty much the update for that. What are the questions we got? Let's tackle some stuff.
Oh, that's sweet. So the first one that came in, that was a pretty good one. Let's dive right in. How do we get VAT set up, VAT, for international orders?
Yeah, 100%. So anybody who doesn't know what VAT is, it stands for value added tax. Okay, so if you are in the EU, I don't know if everybody remembers this, but there was like the GDPR apocalypse a couple years ago. But basically, the EU passed a bunch of different rules and regulations. Basically, what VAT is It's the equivalent of sales tax or something, right? But it stands for, or does apply rather, to digital goods and online stuff. And so thankfully, if you are in the EU selling to EU customers, so if I'm in Germany and I'm selling an online course to somebody in France, there's going to be a specific tax rate. And then it'd be a little bit different if I'm in Germany and I'm selling to somebody in Italy, right? For American sellers selling to European customers, you actually don't have to worry about that. It's not a big deal. But the good news is SamCart has you completely covered. So Jordan, let's go ahead. Can you share, hold on, let me see. Don't share my screen just yet. Now
Okay.
share my screen. Yeah.
All right.
All right, are we looking at it now? Now we're good?
Yeah,
Okay,
here
cool.
we go. Yep.
What I'm gonna do is actually, you know what, let me open up, I'm gonna open up like a test marketplace, but I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to turn on SamCart's taxes feature. And so you guys can actually get this going for yourself. But if I come and go to, I'm gonna go to my account settings, first of all, and I'm gonna go ahead and I think it's on this general page. I gotta remember, it's been a while since I turned this on. So let me make sure I got this right. Pixels for redirect, turn on taxes. Man, where is taxes? You know what? This is going to be a great shout out for the SamCart Help Center. You guys can go to it's help.samcart.com. You can also click on the questions icon inside of your account at any time. And I'm just going to click on taxes because believe it or not, guys, I don't actually click on every single button inside of SamCart very often. So here's the nice part is we can go in here and enabling taxes for your marketplace starts by coming to your marketplace settings, okay? And then all we're gonna do is give your marketplace's address, okay? So this is what's called in the tax world, this is like providing, it's called your nexus, okay? So basically saying, where are you selling from, okay? So in this, test example, we're in La Jolla, California, I guess. But if I was in, I lived in Paris, you enter your address, and then SamCart's system, you'll be able to go to any specific product and turn on taxes. And let's just keep walking through exactly what to do here, right? So if I wanted to turn on a tax for a specific product, I go to a product, I go to checkout design and launch the builder, okay? And then under advanced settings is where you can go ahead and turn on VAT taxes for a specific product. So let's just go through. I have added my address in my marketplace settings. I can go to
user Tradingology is helping you out. Go to advanced, go to taxes.
I love that. Awesome.
You
guys do this more than I do sometimes, right? So for something like taxes, right, we're going to open a product. We're going to go ahead and click advanced settings. And then there's going to be a toggle right down here somewhere for turning on taxes, right? Isn't that what we're saying? Where'd it go? There it is down here. Very, very down at the bottom, right? This is not a button I touch very often, guys, as you
We
can
are
tell.
live, baby.
Right? This is exactly right. So as I go and click save changes, this is going to be so strange. Anyway, basically what's going to happen is once you have this thing all set up, and I'll go ahead, let me just choose, I'll choose some random template here and just click save changes. Wait for it. This is gonna be worth it, I promise you guys. Okay, so I'll go back to advanced. Let me make sure taxes are on. Cool, taxes are on, everything's good. And I'll just go ahead and click preview. And what it's going to do is open things back up. You will see that you need to collect either a shipping address or a billing address when you have taxes turned on, right? But if I turned on a shipping address and now I'm gonna need an EU address. Anyway, all right, I don't know an EU address off the top of my head, but you guys would see exactly what happens here. When someone comes in here and they drop in their address, SamCart goes to work for you. And it's gonna say, cool, your marketplace address is in Berlin and this customer is in Paris, right? And it's going to take your price, it's going to add a line item for taxes, and it's gonna charge the right amount for you guys. For American sellers selling to EU customers, you'll see that amount will be 0 because you don't have to do that. Inside of, but our tax feature also handles certain like interstate taxes, right? So, if your state here in the US requires certain taxes, this feature is going to take care of all of it. So anyway, I highly, highly recommend that all of you guys go to help.samcart.com, search for whatever you need. If you want to look for the taxes feature specifically, it's got a ton of extra information in here for you guys, and you can check out all of that stuff again at help.samcart.com. Cool. So that was the relatively unsmooth way of telling you exactly how taxes work. But what else can we cover, Jordan? What else you got coming in?
All right, let's see. This is a feature question, but maybe can we expect a feature that allows us to share custom one-page templates to other SamCart users?
Ooh, to other users. So right this second, I can tell you there's nothing like that just underway. But what you can do, right? And Jordan, let's go ahead. I can share my screen one more time because a lot of people don't know about this feature, but it's something I definitely want to highlight. is if I go to checkout design and I pick, whatever template that I like the most, okay? And then I'm gonna click on the design tab and launch the SamCart drag and drop builder, okay? As I go through and edit this headline and I, change this image to something else, and basically, we all work very hard to make sure that we get our templates like we want them, okay? It's gonna be perfect. You're gonna have the right design, you're gonna have the right background, the right padding, like all of that good stuff. Anytime that you're ready, you can come over to settings, all right? And then come down and click save this design as a template. So I think this question actually mentioned the idea of having saved templates. But I'm gonna change this and we'll just call this, Scott's beautiful template. And so you can save this template so that absolutely anytime you need it, open up a new product and you can load up this template from a saved template just for you, right? You can also do the same thing. You can add this to one-click upsell pages so that your one-click upsells match perfectly the page that people are coming from, right? All of that stuff, super, super simple. So if you want to take a template you've created and give it to someone else, okay, that's not a feature that's currently built into SamCart, but there are ways of doing it, and potentially our team might be able to help you out there. So if you want to copy a page from one marketplace to some people have another marketplace, things like that, that's something that our team might be able to help out, and you guys can write in and ask them to make sure, copying and pasting those kind of things, something maybe we could do for you guys on the back end. But we do not currently have a feature outside of saving designs as a template that's gonna help you take this template to somewhere else. Is that cool? I'm sure that should be good. I think that answers that question then.
All right, let's see. Can, they spelled SamCart wrong, but can you use SamCart to sell digital tickets to an event?
Absolutely. We have a ton of people who sell tickets to digital events, people who sell tickets to live events. They'll take orders of it on SamCart and then they will, take those customers and send them over to like a ticketing service like Eventbrite or something like that, right? Or they just, create tickets and mail them out to people, things like that. But yes, 100% you can sell tickets to a live event. And if I can make a recommendation, let me go ahead really quick. Jordan, go ahead, share my screen again, because we're gonna go back in and I'm gonna make a recommendation as to what everyone should be doing. If you sell tickets to some sort of virtual event, right? One of my very favorite things inside of SamCart is checkout deadlines, okay? So if I open up a product, let's say this was my live event ticket, and I click on advanced settings, then you can scroll down, okay? And you can go ahead and say, I want to close the checkout page after a certain number of purchases. So I can say, hey, listen, after my first, 500 tickets are sold, I'd like to close this page, okay? Or after a specific date and time, right? Like I'm sure your event has a start time, right? So I might say, hey, listen, I wanna make sure that, my event that's happening on August 6th, right? I'll go ahead and close all ticket sales at, 6 p.m. on August 6th when my event starts at 7 or something like that, right? Or I want to close it after 500 purchases, or whichever one happens first, right? And then you can say, listen, after this is all done, I'm going to redirect these people to, samcart.com, or you can send people to a different product page with a higher price or something, right? As a way of kind of expiring, a specific online discount or something like that. But SamCart has so many features like this one built in that just make it so, so, so simple for you to take orders here. And then maybe you're going to, add tags to everyone who buys inside of your email marketing system. And you guys can use whatever email system that you want, right? And say, cool, here are all of my buyers. And when the time is right, you email them on a link to go join your live event, or you take that customer list and you upload it to maybe like their event services and tools and stuff that people like that use all the time. But live or digital events, right, are a huge, huge piece. SamCart sellers do that kind of stuff a ton. And I highly, highly recommend that you guys check out the very same thing.
Okay, I've seen this question a couple times now. Do I need a website, or like maybe explaining a SamCart product page versus a website, or is that the same thing?
Definitely. Yeah. Great question. Yeah. So essentially the idea is, do I need a website? Really? And there's no right or wrong answer there. Let me tell you what some SamCart customers are doing. And Jordan, go ahead and share my screen again, because I'm doing this a lot today. So let me tell you what some SamCart customers are doing. They are getting rid of their websites, or not starting with a website, okay? And they will do something like this. So this page right here, if you guys go to freeupsellscript.com, okay? Freeupsellscript.com will take you to this page right here, okay? And so basically what some people are doing, and Christy Miller is probably the greatest example. If you guys go to our YouTube channel, you're going to look for a YouTube video that says how a woman made $400,000 without a website using SamCart. And basically what we've done here is we've taken a page we created on SamCart and we added a custom domain. So freeupsellscript.com. We added it to our SamCart account. And we basically say, listen, like, this offer for the thing you're looking at right here, it's this little booklet that's all about creating awesome upsell scripts and kind of a fill in the blank script for you guys to launch your own one-click upsells. Super, super awesome. I highly recommend this, right? But you could just have this whole website, okay, is just a SamCart sales page, and that's it. And your whole job is you just send people to this web page, right? They buy this kind of introductory offer, and now they're in your world, okay? Now they're a customer of yours, and they're sort of, around for the long haul, you know what I mean? Now you have them in your email service, now you have them as a customer, and you can talk to them however you want. But a lot of people are doing exactly this. They're taking sort of one introductory thing they want people to buy, right? Making a SamCart page, adding a custom domain, and that's it. And they just do away with needing a big blog or needing some big, complex multi-page website kind of stuff, right? And they can just cut it down to something just this simple. Now, every page you make on SamCart like this, and I could actually show you another example, is if I go to Going Pro Manifesto, manifesto.com. GoingProManifesto.com, it's the same thing. It's a book. You can have multiple custom domains per one single SamCart account. So every page you're looking at here is actually all from the same SamCart account, but you could have GoingProManifesto.com, FreeUpsellScript.com, 10-step hitting, system.com is another one. And all of those could exist inside of the same SamCart account. So one page that I make exists on this website, and two of these pages that I create in SamCart exist over on this URL. There's just a lot of different ways that you can go and set this up. SamCart and these pages that you create with SamCart can also work perfectly alongside the existing website you have now, right? And let me show you a good example of that. Is if I go to brianmoran.com, this is the website that we have, right? brianmoran.com, this is a WordPress website. It's a blog built on WordPress. Nothing super crazy here, right? But what we do is throughout this website, we link back over to SamCart sales pages, okay? So you'll see a lot of things that we have going on here, a lot of different courses and things that we have, these images over here in our sidebar, right? If I click on this, it's gonna take me back to a SamCart product page where I learn about this little thing called the one-page blueprint, and people come over and buy. So whether you have a website right now and you want to know if SamCart can work alongside of it, okay? The answer is 100% yes, okay? You can and should have links in all of your blogs, in your sidebar banners, in your footer, right? All over your WordPress sites or however you build your website. It might be Squarespace or something like that, right? You should have links back to different products and pages you make on SamCart. Or you can make it even that much simpler. And you can just say, look, this page that I made on SamCart is my homepage. And the best thing that I want people to do is I want to send them to this one page and have them buy this, usually kind of cheaper front end offer. I think this page right here, yeah, I mean, it's literally, you can get it for $1. I think it's literally a digital copy. And we have an order bump here that can raise the value of every order, stuff like that, right? But some people are making their websites this simple, right? Or are making little, you call them kind of like mini micro sites or something like that, right? It's I'm gonna go buy a domain name. It's gonna be one SamCart sales page right under it, and that's it. And maybe they have 10 of those, and they send people to different ones based on, whatever the conversation might dictate. But that is the difference between a full-blown website and what SamCart creates, right? And what we see SamCart customers doing, which is keeping it simple and selling just as simple as it possibly gets, all from one very simple page, and their whole website can even be that simple.
All right, I got a softball one. What advice would you give for pre-launching a course as a new business coach with a small social media following?
Absolutely. Bianca, awesome question. This is absolutely something that I highly recommend checking out the SamCart Course Creation Challenge. We talk a lot about marketing and how you get your course out there, right? How would I launch a new course? But essentially, launching anything, okay, is a very, very, very simple formula, okay? If I'm gonna bring a new idea out there, it doesn't matter how big or how small my audience is, it does not matter whatsoever, right? Launching anything successfully essentially comes down to hype, right? Getting people excited and letting people know ahead of time, okay? So however you want to do that, right? People need to know, hey, something is coming on a specific date, okay? So, hey, next Monday I've got something awesome coming. Like click here to get on a wait list, or click, whatever kind of stuff. Number two, it's got to start with then some sort of special offer, okay? Something specific about when you launch it, a bigger price discount, or you're going to get a bunch of extra stuff in it that you won't get if you buy later, you know what I mean? But it's got to be some kind of special offer that people won't find if they come back a month from now, okay? You got to get people off the fence and get people moving. And then number three, okay, is a close date, all right? You have got to, in the same way that you have a special offer that's only for right now, you have got to have a date where things shut down and you are done, and either that big discount is gone, or you literally can't buy the product or the offer anymore, or the special free gifts that you get now are gone and now you don't have them anymore, or some combination of all three of those things, right? But launching even just to a small social media following, right? It's all about those three things. Excite people ahead of time. Let them know, hey, on this date, something's coming, right? Some sort of special offer, and that can be a big price discount. It can be free gifts you get now that you won't get otherwise, or it can literally be that you won't be able to buy it after this specific time period, and then a close date, okay? And that means countdown timers like Samcart lets you guys use on your pages, right? That means multiple different messages during that period of time where you're saying, hey, listen, it's closing, it's closing, it's closing. As you get closer to that end date, right? Like it is all about that time. Hey, at midnight tonight, right? That special offer is gone and you'll never be able to find it again. And I'm telling you, you do those three things, okay? You can have an audience of 10 people and you're going to have one of the best sales days you've ever had in your entire business, one of your best sales weeks or 4 days or however long you kind of do your launch for, right? It's going to be a game-changing thing for you to do. But those are the three things. Take that to heart, take that to mind, and execute however you see fit. But those three things are what make launching anything successful.
All right. Okay, so we got Angela Rose. She's from the Course Creation Challenge. She's asking about
Angela, what's up?
And I've seen this question a couple times, asking about waitlist. Where do I do lead gens? Where do I save my emails? Or how do I, we're talking about pre-sell in the course. How do I get people, how do I keep their email to keep them in communication?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you can build a waitlist a lot of different ways. We have built waitlists via text message, right? And just as a quick shout out, this is not an affiliate link or anything, right? But a tool that we use that we like using for text message communication is called Sales Message. Okay, so you go check that out, salesmessage.com. It's a good buddy of ours, Chris Brisson. He built a great tool, but that, would give you the option to say something like, hey, if you want to get on the wait list, text 1234 to 5678 or something like that, right? And someone can get on your text message list. And then, the day your offer goes live, you're going to pull out your phone. You're going to say, hey, everyone, it's here. Go, and give them the URL to go to your page. If you want to build a wait list via email, right? We recommend, here's just 3 tools that you cannot go wrong with. They're all great. They're all, really, really solid tools. ConvertKit, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. Okay, 3 great email tools. They are all like world-class in terms of deliverability and all those kind of good things that you need out of an email tool. I believe ConvertKit and MailChimp both are free to start for up to a certain number of subscribers. So that's really good if somebody's just starting out, right? But an email tool is going to give you like a form, right? Where you can say, hey, look, if you want to go join the wait list, right, just give us your name and email and we'll put you on the wait list. And then the day your offer kind of shows up, right, it's your job to email those people and they help you kind of keep everybody clean. So you'll know, hey, here's my wait list over here and here's the people who bought over here. It's all very simple, very intuitive. The email tools that are out there, again, we highly recommend all of them. It's one of my favorite parts about Samcart. We are not a closed system, okay? So Samcart is here to be the best at what we do. We are the best at selling your stuff, maximizing your conversions, and growing your business, right? And so what we like to do is, for people who want to do email marketing and talk to people via email and grow an email list, right? We like to let you guys connect with the best tools on the planet for email marketing, okay? So you can connect with ConvertKit, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Infusionsoft, whatever kind of tool that you guys want to go out there and use. And yeah, essentially you go find the tool that you like best for email marketing, the best for text messages, the best for, we built wait lists on Facebook Messenger using a tool called ManyChat. That's another really cool one. So you can message people on Facebook and it kind of pops into their Facebook Messenger account. But building a wait list can be done in a lot of different ways. And that's hopefully just a good idea of kind of How do you want to go build a wait list? Well, you decide, okay? You decide where your audience is at. You decide where it's going to be the easiest to grab their attention, and then go grab one of the tools that I mentioned and start building that wait list.
Okay, we got DJ Consulting Services asked, does Samcart offer a white glove service to help me from concept to page?
We do not have like a white, like we don't have like something you're not going to like pay us $1,000 and we build a page for you. But what's really, really cool is if you are on Samcart's Grow plan or Samcart's Scale plan, right? We actually have a team of onboarding specialists that can work with you guys to, you know, customize different templates and pick things out and decide, you know, help you guys put together your page, help you optimize with all the little individual things Samcart has for you to convert more visitors to maximize your order value. And so if that's something you guys want to check out, Samcart Grow plan and Scale plan, definitely something to check out. You guys can talk with members of our onboarding team as you are kind of getting set up. And yeah, our whole team is here. I mean, you know, our whole support team, everything. We have so many resources available at help.samcart.com, at the Samcart YouTube channel, so youtube.com/Samcart app. Many of you guys are here right now or watching on Samcart, so make sure you guys check that kind of stuff out. We have so many different resources to help you guys set up these pages and make it as simple as humanly possible. And yeah, I also highly recommend the Samcart Facebook group if you are looking for a contractor, you're looking for somebody to help you out and build a page for you. That's just kind of where you're at. You're saying, look, I don't want to touch it, right? Then that's something that we have a lot of awesome people in the Samcart Facebook group who can help you guys build out those pages.
Okay, how do I get comfortable on camera like Scott?
Oh my gosh, listen, getting comfortable on camera, if I seem very, very comfortable to you guys, it's because I have probably logged hundreds of hours in front of a camera, okay? The best way to get comfortable on camera, right, is to just do it and to get in front of the camera. All right, if you guys want to do stuff like this, you want to get content and get in front of a camera, do stuff like this, we've got, again, it's going to sound like a broken record. Head over to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of awesome content over there about how we create our videos and how we do things. And we've got we have our 10,000 subscriber kind of video was all about like going behind the scenes and showing you guys our video studio. And also inside of the Course Creation Challenge, we have, whole videos with myself and with Jordan, which, by the way, Jordan, get on camera, get up here. I want to let's show the people.
Hey.
That is Jordan Anderson. Jordan is our video publisher, our video editor and producer extraordinaire. And so myself and Jordan inside of the Course Creation Challenge, we hop in there and we have, Jordan, how many videos do we create together? 7, 8? I mean, we did a number of them together.
Yeah, it feels like, I think we did like at least 6 or 7 of just the two of us
Right.
teaching video production. But then there's,
Exactly.
over 15, 16, I think we almost have 20 videos
Yep.
in the entire Course Creation Challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's just all kinds of stuff in there about, whether you want to spend a little bit or spend a lot of it, or you want to do no camera stuff whatsoever. And you just want to, we've got ways of creating beautiful, high quality course content that people are going to line up to pay you for, whether you want to get on camera and you want it to look like this, or whether, whatever. I mean, this looks pretty cool, right? I wish I could show you guys like a different angle of the room that I'm in, right? Or we're sitting in the Samcart office here in Austin, and we just very, very quickly with one camera and one very simple light, honestly, don't even really need the light, but transform this into a really cool, nice little video studio. And you guys can do the same very, very easily. So a lot of content like that over on YouTube, a lot of content inside of the Course Creation Challenge, which keep your eyes peeled. We will have an opportunity for anyone who has not yet gone through that to get a chance to go through that with us.
Oh yeah, everyone's asking, how do I get into the challenge? I would like to sign
Stay
up.
tuned.
How do I sign up?
Stay tuned, guys. Yeah, the challenge is not available for sale right now, but it is one of these things, it is on the near horizon. So definitely keep a weathered eye out for that one. When it's back, you will know, but we'll be gearing up for another cohort, likely sometime in the next couple weeks here. So stay tuned to your email, open your emails from Samcart, definitely check that stuff out, drop that thing in your primary inbox because you do not want to miss when that Course Creation Challenge comes back. It's going to be big. It's going to make that first cohort look tiny. So we're super, super excited to get that out there.
All right, let's see. Terry asks, how do I start getting an email list without being spammy?
How do you get an email list without being spammy? Terry, that's a solid question. There are a lot of ways to start building an email list. And my best possible explanation to you is to just teach and share, okay? Just like we get on all the time and we go on YouTube, we just start sharing and talking and teaching. Do the same thing. Start writing, okay? Go write for people who are just starting out, I mean, really, truly just starting out, you know what I mean? My very favorite piece of advice is to go create 3 things that you're really, really proud of. That could be 3 videos. That could be 3 long kind of reports. It could be 3 kind of blog posty type things, 3 checklists, you know, whatever it is, whatever your niche is. Okay, just go create 3 things specifically that your audience would love to go through, right? Something that's going to give them some kind of an aha, right? Something that maybe they would pay even a couple bucks for, okay? And go write those 3 things and then start sharing them, okay? Just start going out there and just start sharing them. Maybe you start building a little bit of a following on YouTube, or you start building a little bit of following on Instagram, or, you know, whatever. There's a lot of different ways to kind of get that kind of stuff out there, okay? But start sharing, all right? And just, you will see that once that creation process starts, right, you will start attracting people to yourself. I mean, basically kind of, you know, to what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're growing, right? Because teaching, sharing, and being that person sets you up as the expert. It brings you out there. I mean, you know, we didn't get to a point where we had hundreds of thousands of people on an email list. And, you know, I think our Instagram channel in the last couple months alone is up to like 50,000 subscribers, and YouTube's getting close to, you know, 16, 17,000 subscribers. So, you know, we didn't get to this overnight. You know what I mean? We create a lot of stuff. We love teaching. We love sharing and creating content, stuff like that. And that's exactly what you need to do too, if that's where you're just starting out. Now, one of my very favorite things to do is after you create those first 3 things, okay, you need to open up Samcart, and you need to turn those things into pay what you want offers, okay? Pay what you want is an awesome feature built right into Samcart, where you can let your customers decide, let your audience decide how much they're willing to pay for something, right? So as little as $1, as little as 50 cents, I think technically, right? And you could go out there and say, hey, listen, here's one of my 3 cornerstone pieces of content, right? And you can get it right now for pay what you want, but just pay me $1 minimum, right? And some people are going to come in and pay $1. Some will pay 10. Some may even pay 50. You know, we have customers that do that kind of stuff all the time. And you will start building the most important asset in your business, which is your customer list. Okay, I would take $1 customer over 50 email subscribers any day of the week. Okay, so people talk about it all the time, and we'll have some content coming out about this shortly, and then we do have some other videos that talk about this, right? But in this day and age, in 2021, right, I would say it is far, far more important to be building your customer list, even if people are paying as little as $1, okay, than getting freebie email seekers, right? People talk about lead magnets and giving away free stuff all the time, right? I'm big on free. Obviously, we have so much stuff. We've invested hours and hours and hours into creating free content right here on our YouTube channel and our Facebook account, things like that, right? But I'm telling you right now, a customer list, even for something short, simple, sweet, really, really, really inexpensive, is a very, very big deal. And so, yeah, that's how I would tell you to go get started. Go write 3 things. Don't even worry about everything else I said. Go write 3 things that you are damn proud of, that you absolutely love, and you know your audience is going to die for, right? And then you can do a lot of damage with those first 3 things.
All right, let's see.
We got time for it, Jordan. Where we at? We got like one more. We've been on for a while. We've been on for over 30 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm putting out last call, folks. Let's do last call of questions. So people asking about pay what you want is the only way to build a list. Not necessarily.
Definitely not. No, pay what you want is not the only way to build a list. It is my personal, right now, favorite way to build a list. Okay, pay what you want offers. It's not building your list, right? It's building your customer list. That is very specific and very different than building a list of email subscribers, or a list of Instagram followers, or a list of, you know, text message subscribers. You know, whatever kind of list you might go buy or might go build out there, right? But a list of customers is 100% the biggest, most important asset that you could be building for your business.
I'm looking at the questions. I think that's it.
Awesome. That's great, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching. You guys over on YouTube, big shout. Everybody on Facebook, big shout. Thank you guys so much. Again, I think, what did we say, Jordan? If we got this video to 2,500 views or whatever on YouTube, then we'll leave them up. I know last week we actually fell a little bit short, so we sunsetted that one. That's good. That's out. Video never to be seen again. But if we run this thing out there to 2,500 views, we'll leave these up and leave them out for the long haul. So, yeah, Jordan, any other closing, anything?
That's it. That's the only thing. Well, yep, we got 48 hours to get this video to 2,500 views. Otherwise, it goes private.
We'll see what we got. Awesome.
It expires.
Awesome. Very good. Awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Thanks for asking your questions. Be sure to keep leaving more questions down below. We will remember them, bring them back in future weeks. And if not, we'll catch you guys next week for another live Q&A next Tuesday afternoon. With that, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go get some good Tex-Mex, enjoy some super hot Austinite weather. And from all of us here at Sam Card, we love you guys. We'll catch you guys out there.
Later.